Welcome back. So now we're going to talk about spring and learning, which is just like, oh, it's so much fun. And it's probably my most joyful time throughout the whole month. So these are things that you get to sit and your child gets to participate, and we will go through them also with your child because I want them to be able to scream into the video and be able to talk to Sophia about this. So it's all about the two of you creating a fun learning environment for the whole month. So I want you to ask your child these questions. If you don't have a pen and paper in front of you, if you could stop the video and grab that pen and paper. Okay. So what are 3 things that they are curious about? And I say things because it can be about anything. It can be about science, history, math, English, something they want to play, something they want to explore. What are 3 things? Because remember, spring is all about creativity. So their core learning is going to be between in that spring cycle all the way up to that fall cycle, right? So you got a good 3 weeks to really have a blast with learning. We'll get to winter if you're questioning about winter cycle. Now ask them, what is one goal they have for the month? What is one thing that they're like, oh, I just want to accomplish this for the whole month? My daughter, she's just turned 5, and she wanted to write words in her pictures to create a mermaid book. I know, she's 5. She just turned 5. So, but that was her goal. And so even if we only wrote one word to one picture, we were still accomplishing our goal for the whole month. And then we were able to dive into the history and some of mermaid literature and that whole creative part. Where did that myth come from? And so we got into a whole big month-long discussion on mermaids, but also words. So it was so much fun. The next question. What is something they would like to do and they haven't done it yet? That's a fun one. And now I want them, the next question is, because it's going to help as the months go on, what is something they like to do and they want to continue? Sophia, it was art lessons. So we found this wonderful person father on YouTube with their children, and they teach art lessons. That's what we do in the morning. And something that you can ask is, what is something that's important that they just don't understand, that they would like to know more about? So something that's challenging for them. Sophia was challenged at some of her lowercase alphabet letters, which was perfectly fine. And I'm like, what would you like to improve on? She's like, I really want to really get for the month the letter A. Okay, but she came up with all those questions, and from those questions, you have now a whole month worth of learning. So every day, you now have the opportunity to set your intentions for the whole month and your routine. So what will happen is when we create those leaves and those flowers, you'll be able to write those intentions on there. I know, it's amazing. So that is so that is that beginning phase of that spring cycle. So I know that was a lot of information, and I'm just so excited. Just want to make sure I got everything. So that, I think, covers all of spring. So this next video is going to be specifically for you and your child and myself and Sophia, and we are going to be able to create with those flowers of those trees everything that we talked about. I want to express to you there is no pressure on you whatsoever. So if you need to take this lesson and it takes you a week or two, so be it. It takes you a week or two to do. What's amazing though is once this foundation of learning is laid, you 2 or 3 or however many are in your family literally are going to have this flow about your life, and you're going to be, everything is going to be just so much easier, and your child gets to participate in learning. Now, if there are certain things that your child, you're like, I really want my child to learn this, that's when you, part of this creativity part, that's when you make that as part of the leaf. Like, it is important for you to learn this, and I really need that for you. That is what you talk about for the rest of the week. But all you need to focus on is those particular questions. When you see the video with myself and all of us and all the kids together, you will then know it will all kind of come together for you, because we're going to write the intentions on the flowers, and that way that will be a focus. Now they will be kind of a generic word so that you can use them month after month after month. And then what I do want you to have is some sort of journal or a notebook that you and your child can write in, so that you can look down and say, oh yeah, well, if you've forgotten to work on something throughout that week, because that intention is going to follow you through the whole month. I know, pressure off, right? So spring is about creativity, about replenishing the body, about fun and creative ways to move, and what you're going to be doing for the month. It's really that simple. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please, again, don't be afraid to reach out to me. And the next video will be Sophia and your children. So I can't wait. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.